already.
I started.
Okay.
It's all right. It'll still come up though.
It's still DJ Wednesday. All right. So I would like to
Yeah, it
start.
counts.
I would like to start by who is the worst in the entire universe, and that
Is
would
it
be
me?
Eric. That would be Eric Sheets-Haber. No,
Oh, I thought it
sorry.
was going to be me.
No, it would not. I only spent 30 minutes in my early video and 15 minutes in the late stream trying to figure out whether to fade the obvious Wiseman chalk, who is going to be 25% owned,
That was never
or
going to happen.
or whatever. And at the end of my video earlier today, I said this. So I have to make myself some rules. If he's going to be 15% owned, I'll probably eat it. 20% or more, I will fade it. Obviously, less than 50%, I have to play it. And he was like 0% owned and broke the slate, which is a little annoying to me. But that's okay. That's okay. I've made peace with it. Jordan Poole and the entire Golden State franchise that just got blown out 2 games in a row when I stacked them, which is it's just.
I mean, it's the same thing, and you're probably going to have to do it again.
Absolutely, no, I have no problem. So what I did was I didn't want to take what was obviously the 20% owned James Wiseman, so I did go and a big buy-in and pivot to the Andre Drummond, who was actually not that bad.
He was
at
bad.
3%.
It was a bad play on the minutes and everything. It was fortunate
Yeah.
the way it worked out, but I wouldn't have called that a good play there.
Yeah. So
I
and
didn't
then and then the worst of it all was that with just LeBron James left, I talked myself into thinking I could keep him in my lineup, as opposed to what I'm supposed to do is just pivot to Paul George. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I talked myself into thinking, maybe LeBron will be only like 35, 40% owned, and then I could just get enough to pass guys in min cash. And he was, of course, 75% owned. So I'm basically dominated by the whole field, so I can't cash. So Eric Sheets-Haber in that tournament is literally the worst there is. Let me share my screen.
I was never playing Wiseman, but I would like to add on to something. The reason why there was the play Wiseman is because you're banking on a fast blowout. That's the way it happened. It's all game script. Every single bit of what happened is game script. You're down 18 or 20 in the first 7 minutes of the game. You just do anything you can, which is also why I played a ton of Ty Jerome. I didn't get to as much of the Wiseman because I thought they wouldn't have had to try to play big.
Me too. That was my thing too.
He dominated early when he played, and they made a little bit of a run to make it he kept bringing them within 20 or something, and then they're down 30. Yeah, it's annoying.
I'll tell you who did nicely for me, Kobe White. Kobe White did pretty nicely. But this is going to slowly but surely drip its way into a non-cash. Let's before we get into who's doing well in this, you want to take a look at your lineup here?
Sure. I'm 7th in the 88.
Well, we're going to pull that up in a second.
It's unfortunate that I had Markelle Fultz. I literally could have played anybody else. I had Şengün, I had Banchero, Donovan Mitchell, Ty Jerome, Kevin Porter Jr. These guys went nuts.
So what did we get here? Yeah, you stuck to what you said you were going to do. You did play Garland after all, and you got him at 2%.
But I played Mitchell in all my other ones. So I had 30% Mitchell. He's 0.2% owned. I think I was the only person who had him in this whole tournament. No, in the 88.
You had 3 in this. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
I had 4.
Okay.
And most of them have all their time remaining, or 2 of them do. They're not. The best I can hope for some cashes, unless I get like 4 overtimes. But I still have a weird chance to like come in the top few of the 88 at least.
Well, let's pull that up, and then we'll come back to the Mega 8 special and see who's actually doing well. It should be an easy one to figure out, but that'll be kind of fun. All right. So what do we do? Even the box out?
Yeah,
that's the box out. Okay, so I'm in that, so I can just pull up that lobby pretty easily, and the rest of this horror show evening. Okay. Okay, so which one would you be here? The one you're in 6th. Okay. All right, so let's take a see at this. You are correct. Look at this, Donovan Mitchell, 0.2% owned.
Yeah.
You don't get that often. A
You don't get that
0.2.
often for a good player who's averaging 5x and is playing a team that's the good matchup for him. And that's what I said. You split up he and Garland. So I ended up with a lot of those guys in my sub 888 lineups, especially Mitchell in my sub 888 because I allocated so much salary to Garland in the 888. So yeah, hopefully I can get something out of it. I don't know what it's going to be though.
Well, you know what? The good thing about it is that you've got what you have left is someone who's 2% owned, which is good. That's all, that's all you can really root for here. Let's take a look.
It's still not going to be good enough. It doesn't matter, but it's just one that I was pointing out because it was like, it's my best active lineup. I think that by the end, there's going to be.
Well, excuse me, sir. Let's just before we say it's not going to be good enough. All right. First of all, this is the way you analyze. First, can he get first? Yes, you can get first from here. That's the first thing you have to look at. Can you get to first place if everybody else had 0 points left? You could. So you can get 20 points out of Barnes and get there. So now let's see what we're up against here. So these guys. So you got to outscore LeBron, no problem. Okay, you got to outscore LeBron to beat that guy, and you have to outscore Schroeder to beat this guy. And well, if you're I got news for you. If you're going to outscore LeBron, you're probably going to outscore them both.
Why? So where do I have to outscore LeBron? He's got LeBron in there. No, he's got Schroeder.
Oh, Big R Seth has LeBron.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah,
because he snagged a 1% owned Gobert along with Wiseman.
I had Gobert. He was my last pivot out of my 888. Was Gobert. Was a Gobert. It was a 2v2 switch with. Oh, I made this weird Damian Jones long shot play because the lineup had no chance because it was the Golden State Brooklyn game stacked. So I played Damian Jones in that one. Because it was over, you know what I mean? There was no chance by that time of the day.
I'll tell you, this guy deserves better. Like this guy, I don't know. This is what you do. This guy Lechin.
I feel like I deserve better. Markelle Fultz just had the worst game of his life.
But check this out. Giannis was 1.1%, and he had him at 73. Yeah. And Pascal Siakam 0.6% owned, and he scored 76. But you know what? That's what happens when you spend a lot of money on these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you got to hit.
And then you fill that out with the Edward Sumner 1.5% owned play, which didn't quite make it, and DeAnthony Melton, I would never.
Like when you're playing serious lineups with Sumner and Tucker on this kind of slate, you gotta. I'm not sure how bad I can feel for the guy. You're using a forward eligible Siakam in your utility as a center. Like it just doesn't make it like
an early game. Right.
That's not a good lineup. That's a guy who had 2 high spend ups when you could have picked any of these low owned ones, and anybody'd look good if you got the right ones.
Okay.
Except for LeBron, because LeBron is popular.
So what we'll do is let's go back to the 888 and see.
There's a path with a blowout that I could get there, by the way, but I need a blowout. I can't win, but I can definitely come in the top 2 if things blow out.
All right. Well, let's see. We have. All right. So forget this guy at the top. So we should probably wait till halftime. But we're starting off with this Big R Seth. Again, I know you like to look down the board a little bit. I'm going to start with the top of the board. LeBron just did something. Okay. We probably should wait till halftime. But Big R Seth has 290 with, I presume, LeBron, and he's got LeBron left. Okay. So this is. Probably some of these guys are blocked. So let's see. This guy's got Bryant, but Bryant's not outscoring LeBron. Petty Theft has LeBron, so he's blocked. Yukado has Schroeder, who's not outscoring LeBron certainly by 14 points. Don Cheech has LeBron, he's blocked. So basically all the guys with only 26 PMR don't exist. Okay, except for BR Seth. Now, BGR Seth has 290. Let's look at the first guy with 52. First guy with 52 is 16. He needs 16 out of Schroeder to get into the lead. So he is probably about, I would say, even money, right? To get 15 points left out of Schroeder. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sky Emb, he needs about 15 points out of Beverly, which is about 50-50 for him too, I guess.
A little less probably.
Manty's score has, he's got the aforementioned Kendrick Nunn, so he is not going to do it. Next 50 here, I see, okay, LeBron and Beverly again. Still scrolling. Another petty theft. I'm looking for maybe LeBron and Sabonis, but that's not existing. So LeBron and Bryant. So he needs 27 out of Bryant in the second half, which is very ambitious.
It's not halftime yet.
Well, it's 33 seconds to go.
Oh, is it? Oh my God! Yeah. I didn't even realize. My bad. Yeah. I saw.
So that's ambitious to say the least. Then Chipotle Attic again with Bryant as the second guy. Wilson with Schroeder and Herter. That's not going to work. James and Bryant again. That's not going to work. So we're probably looking for some more PMR. All right. So Mazwa, he's got 62. So he's got the Kawhi play. All right. But he's got to.
You got Lonnie Walker too.
So he needs. Okay, so he needs Lonnie Walker and Kawhi. He only needs to beat LeBron by 30. So basically,
it's doable.
It's doable. It's
unlikely, but it's doable.
Well, he's got a better chance than anybody else who's spoken about so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, sort by PMR.
All right, here we go. Kobe with a 72. Here's the first interesting one we can look at here. We have Keegan Murray, LeBron.
No, it's not interesting.
And Schroeder.
Plays. It's just all the cheap plays.
Well, he's got LeBron, Schroeder, and right. Okay.
None of these guys are going to win this tournament.
All right. So let's just go back. 72. Bryant, Walker, James. That's not going to work.
We search so differently on these things.
Oh, do you just go right PMR, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I start with the guys who are who whatever, who are, you got to start with having points.
If the games were like 20-point games right now, I'd understand it. But
let me just see.
I do think that Clipper game would blow out. That was my prediction. That's why I didn't have more Ball, because I really liked Ball tonight. But they're going to get smoked. And Kawhi also, that's my other problem with Kawhi, why he was my last sub out of my 888.
Here's a cheddar bisque. All right, so what do you want me to do? You want me to just do reverse and sort
by PMR and see what looks relevant.
Okay.
But then yeah.
But dude, there we are. I mean, so let's see, 96, 233. So this guy's got LeBron.
All the people in this tournament. What's going on? Nobody stacked the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying. No one's got shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, but everybody has LeBron. He's 75% owned in this tournament, like 50% elsewhere, but he's going to get there. Even if they get blown out, he's probably, what's he getting? He's getting at least 50. But the only reason I played LeBron was I just tried to create so many blowout scenarios. Because it's just when you get a guy that popular, you got to try to think. But I still had him in 2 of my 4 big ones, I'm
telling you, the only one of these, this is my opinion, the only one of these dudes that can beat this BR Savage guy, or not BR Savage, BR whatever, or the guy that had 63, is going to have like a Sabonis and LeBron left, or a LeBron and Paul George or something like that. Let's just see. 86 has, the aforementioned Harrison Barnes, Kawhi, and Bryant. This one's got Bryant, LeBron, and LaMelo. Okay, I'll listen to this. I'll listen to this. Except, he's only got 226 points though. Okay, no, this works actually.
That's fine.
This works. So we'll take a look at this in a second.
You just need that Clipper game to stay close.
Right. Kobe here, he's got.
Wait, there's nobody with more time remaining than this?
No, that's it.
Crazy to me.
Everybody went for these golden. Remember, everybody went for the Golden States and the Knicks and all that stuff. You have,
I can't believe Sabonis is low. I know they're not getting there right now, but Sabonis and Fox's ownership really surprised me in some of the tournaments.
So this is 72, 72, 72. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this guy, I'll listen to G-Eazy. So he's got LeBron, Sabonis, and Walker, and 237. So if he's got LeBron, Sabonis, and Walker at 237, but BRG Seth has got 291. So that guy's got to make up 57 points above LeBron. So he needs 57 points. He can do that maybe with Sabonis and Walker in the second half, but very doubtful. Very doubtful. Then it's about this skin gym guy with the 48. So he's the one that needs 14 points out of Beverly in the second half. Okay. So I legitimately think that BGR Seth, these guys that are near the front, SK Jim, this JBC, he needs 14 out of Schroeder in the second half. What is Schroeder with only 8 points in the first half? He's gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad. He's not gonna get mad. Okay. So these are my predictions. Is that those are the guys now? You know what's gonna happen at the very end? All the guys I mentioned are gonna be like 80th. You know, but I'm pretty sure that one of those four, either BGR Seth, Skim Jim, or this guy Eddie again is gonna. Eddie, he took over the freaking live sweat last week, I think.
What do you mean?
I think he won the big one last week. We were sweating.
Oh, really? I mean, look, the max entry guys, it's not that interesting to me. I just don't find it interesting. I'm interested in the winning things, like when it's like guys who don't have as many entries or stuff, you know?
Okay.
Like,
all right.
I would have thought tonight would have been one of those nights, but it's not.
It's going to be one of those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? BGRE Seth?
Mm-hmm.
He's got 5. Well, he's got at least 5. Wow. What could you put in 27? You could put in 27 in this thing?
I guess so. That's probably
at least, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Let's see. Let's take a look at this. 37.
Oh my God. He probably put it. I mean, he put in 37. I guarantee that.
I'm sure he did, right?
I guarantee he did.
As a matter of fact, look what you could do. We could do this.
I had Gobert too. At least I would have cashed me in those things. Jesus.
What's that?
Gobert, like just not playing. Like I just wish I would have stuck with Gobert. Like I'm just annoyed at myself. Like regardless of the fact that it wasn't going to win the tournament, but it was a play that would like not only won me money, but like it was just the right thing, and it's what I thought, and I didn't do it.
Okay, so let's sort by entry here. First of all, we'll do a filter. Data, filter, sort by entry name, A to Z. And let's see who's in for the full Monty here. So 18. So BGR Seth, as you suspected, he's in for a full 37. Then there's who else do you think's got the full 37? Not as many as I thought. Cheddar Bisque.
Well, they can't be that many.
Cheddar Bisque with a 37.
Yeah, petty theft would also be
Chipotle Attic with the 37.
Yeah. Petty theft.
I presume. Let me get there. Let's see. I'm just scrolling. Oh, here's another one. Jay Blake the King. JBC. Kobe MVP, obviously.
Yeah. It's a lot of them.
What's that?
How many entries are there even? Like,
we'll get there. Yeah, I don't know. Maswa 37, McLovin 37, Papa Gates 37, Petty Theft 37, Raging Phillip 37. Well, this is Whistles Go Woo 37. You Can Duo whatever 37. Awesomeo with 0 in this one. Okay, it's interesting.
He didn't play, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't play this one. And the two guys that I called out on Twitter that I thought were going to win, one of them didn't play. And the other dude, I think neither of them played. No, Bro's got 1. He's got 1.
He max enters, though.
No, he doesn't.
The big buy-ins.
No, but he's got 1. Okay, so all right, so that's that. let's look at the fadeaway. Then we'll come back and sweat the second half over here. So in the fadeaway, let's see. So now we're up to Squirrel Patrol, one of his 4 million entries. He's got 328 with LeBron.
Yeah, that's winning.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this lineup.
Nobody's beating that.
RJ Barrett, Siakam, Wiseman, Kongwu, and LeBron. That's a tough number, right? So let's do that thing you do. We'll do the thing. So he's got 328. We'll reverse sort by PMR. Hey, look at this. M. Behaves has 132 PMR left. I only have 131 points though. Aside from that. Oh man.
Remember, they're only pulling up the top 500 though.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I had it happen the other day in football, where I went from, in the last 2 quarters of the last game, the Buffalo-Miami game, I went from, I think, like 6,000 to 30th.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on. So then tomorrow we have the showdown, the football. We have a tremendous game. Jacksonville against New York in New York.
That actually is a good game. I don't know why you said it like that.
Weather's gonna be pretty bad, I think.
Jacksonville has been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I gotta work on the. I know Goldie did a video with the football. I don't know whether he did Saturday and Sunday, but if just Saturday, I'm not sure.
You guys should check out Goldie's videos for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the closest thing I have to anything cashing for anything reasonable is in this 3 max, but it's not really going to cash for anything. But at least it's cashing for something. This has LeBron just gonna cash like everybody else. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I wish I'd have. And there were some lineups I had where I could have swapped from LeBron to Sabonis for an extra couple hundred or something. Probably should have done that as well. But whatever. Wouldn't be the stupidest thing I've done, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna pick up the second half in a little bit. Let me get a preview of what's now. Again, it's a little annoying, but it's like tomorrow, the NBA is just a 2-game slate. But I would like to take a look at it real quick. It's going to be San Antonio at New Orleans, and then Washington at Utah. No early advanced outages.
What is the game time?
8 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna try to make it for live.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play the football, so I'll be whatever. And then and really good news actually is that Friday, the big slate, I am going to be around for that. I thought I was going to have to miss that, but our again, the weather here is supposed to be really, really bad. We were supposed to go in the city for something, but we canceled it. So I'm going to be here to deal with Friday's slate, and then Saturday and Sunday. I'm in front of the TV most of Saturday and Sunday actually. I got awesome. Football. Yeah, this is one of the things about not having Christmas stuff. Is I got football all day Saturday. Actually, we do have a Hanukkah party at my in-laws Saturday afternoon, whenever they put the games on, and then Sunday on Christmas will be the 3 NFL games and the 5 NBA games.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for those of you who are listening, we got whatchamacallit. We're doing a pretty big money added thing. Oh, let's take a look at that. Crap. Okay. Let's take a look at the True DFS. Now I'm in first, but I'm going to lose. It looks like this Banks Bro oh my God, look at these guys. They're going to come and track me down in like fine style. That's fine. Let's see. We have music has that. Well, let's just take a look one by one. So Banks Bro has LeBron and Fox. Okay, it's not bad. So forget me, I'm dead unless Fox gets less than 5 points somehow. Wolf Dance trying to defend his title. He's one behind that guy, and he's got.
Wait, it's my title. I won last night.
Oh, that's right. No, Wolf Dance won the first one, right? Wolf Dance has Sabonis and Schroeder and faded LeBron. I like that. Okay. But then the music
pretty bold.
The music has LeBron, Schroeder, and Bryant. He's got to be the favorite. He just has to be the favorite. Well, I don't know. He's got to beat Banks Bro by 17. Well, he's got Fox though. All right, so we have some dynamics here. All right, this could be anything. Ooh, what about Khan with 105 PMR? See, I like this guy better. He's got LaMelo, right? He's not relying completely on the Laker game. Nobody went with Kawhi, huh? Nobody went with the Kawhi play with me, huh? Okay. She's got Fox, James, and LaMelo. What did Rhodey do here? Rhodey's got Sabonis and LeBron and Fox. Is he the favorite?
Where is he?
He's got Fox, LeBron, and Sabonis.
I mean, he has no points. I have Fox, LeBron, Sabonis, and Bryant.
Oh, did he?
But they
that's what I want. I want you to come and sweep past the whole crew here.
No, it's this festival. I'm trying to figure this lineup out. Can you click on that one? It's the last lineup. It's by far the favorite to win. No, it is. Look, go down it.
Let's see.
It's just a great example.
Yes. Yep. It's just winning. It's just winning.
But you know what? No, but in big tournaments, even if you literally played this lineup and adjusted properly, outside of a few things here or there, you could win all the time here.
You just need one of these games to go to overtime.
You don't like the time remaining is everyone. You know, like you don't even need it to go to overtime, but like tonight, you don't need it to. In normal nights, yeah. But
Right.
like also, if you're playing this one carefully, you could shift along the way, like shift off of Luke Kennard, for example. Shift off to maybe Jaden McDaniels. Boy,
he's got Jaden McDaniels.
No, I'm saying you could switch off those guys to the more optimal plays, and then you know what I mean, like play the whatever that he Moody, and then upgrade McDaniels to.
Oh, Sabonis stuffs it in somebody's face.
What score do you think wins this tournament? Go.
I believe that I like the roadies thing here. So let's just say.
Why do you like roadies? Like,
I don't know, because
we have the same. Oh,
he's got Fox, LeBron, and Sabonis.
But I do too. But I also have. I guess I only also have Bryant. So
yeah, I think the roadies. I think the roadies going to win, and it's going to be 270.
I think that the last guy is going to win.
Okay. All right. So that's my prediction. Rhodey wins at 270.
Look at, he's crushing it. You know how good I'd feel right now at this time of the tournament if I had this exact lineup? Like literally put me in the 888 with this. I'd feel like I could talk myself into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Luke Kennard starting to hit threes now. It's he played you got the blowout angle cover with Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
Will they play McDaniels in Washington? I mean, I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, LeBron, Thomas Bryant missed the layup. I tell you, man, Sacramento, they just push up the court. Tell me that I watched that game the other day, the Sacramento Charlotte game. That there's nothing like those two teams.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, the Knicks lost tonight. Crap.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks lost, and then Golden State. They came to New York and got sent back to California in fine style.
Yeah, but when most of their players are already in California.
Right. Yeah. Well, actually, Curry came. He traveled.
Mm.
Yeah, he was there at the Garden last night. I don't know if he would travel to like Minneapolis or something like that, but he made it a point to come to New York. Well, he had to come to New York. They're like 40% of the freaking Madison Square Garden were wearing Curry jerseys. I mean, like he's kind of just
really.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
What's the Knick jersey you see the most, Barrett or Brunson?
I would think Randall maybe, but
really,
I think.
Wow, that's shocking to me. I thought they love those other guys.
I'm telling you, the NBA, they've done a great job making it a national freaking sport. I mean, everybody wants to come and see Curry. I would say literally, I'm not even exaggerating, but 65% of the fans there were rooting for Golden State, even with no Curry. Like, because they all had tickets to come see Curry anyway, and even though he was hurt, whatever, they're all there. Everyone with their Golden State stuff. It's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. That's just what it is. Like these guys, it's not like you don't just root for your home guys. You root for the guys you like the most. And Curry's awesome. People love him. You know what I mean? And so people grew up loving Curry. They, don't care about the Knicks, whatever.
Well, you guys only get it once every year, too.
Yeah. And
it's Madison Garden, so it's a big deal. Yeah, it makes sense.
No, but the people that come here to watch,
LA once a year, that'd be one thing,
Yeah, I mean, like for example, like nobody comes and like puts on like Joel Embiid jerseys to like comes when the Sixers come to town. It's just not like.
No, that's what I was saying about LeBron. That's different than Kobe and Jordan. And LeBron has hardly ever been the most. He's been the most popular player, like overall, when you take the scheme of it. But like, there's rarely years like he does not sell Steph Curry jerseys in a lot of places. You know what I mean? But like Kobe and LeBron were the highest sellers everywhere. Because Kobe and Jordan, just very funny, like how it's different for some things. And people love Curry. Curry is actually, that's why I always say when people look back at this generation, my true belief, first of all, I think Curry's going to win 2 more titles. But my true belief is that people will think this is the Curry era. And how can you be the best player in the history of basketball if you didn't even own an era? Like you were almost never considered the best player in the league. And when you were, you got outplayed by the other guy who probably was as good as you at that point, like Kawhi. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry, that's my I was trying to get into general basketball talk because you're very focused on the.
You were anti what? You're anti who?
I'm not trying to be anti LeBron. I'm just
LeBron. Okay.
But I am like, come on, like let's be real about these guys and what they meant and stuff to the league and in general. And Curry means more than LeBron does, period. And he did before.
I don't know about that. All right. Okay.
Absolutely does. Okay. When people look back, he's the one who changed the game, not LeBron.
Well, and
he made Atlanta base a team around a guy shooting 29% from 3-point range.
Well, I mean, you could say that. I mean, he didn't change the game. I mean, just the analytics itself changed the game, and he was there.
He's the reason for all of it. Like, it didn't happen before he was there. And certainly there was nobody shooting 4 and 5 feet behind the 3-point line. That never happened. Never.
I think his style coincided rather conveniently with the way the game was going anyway.
I think it goes the exact opposite way around.
Okay. Yeah.
So, same thing, I guess.
I guess. But
no, he's a revolutionary. Like the guy was a different type of being. Like
that's an interesting take. Because for me, I find LeBron like one of like the true freak athletes of like any.
I think he's the best athlete ever. I think that Steph Curry is going to be looked back when they look back, and he'll be known as the player of this generation. I really believe that. I think that it went Jordan. You can call a little in between with Shaq and stuff, but then Kobe. And then it was supposed to be LeBron, and it was LeBron. But then Curry actually kind of took over all that. And he changed. He really did. In my opinion, he like the analytics and stuff were saying to shoot more threes. They weren't saying, they were saying to shoot them from the corner. They weren't saying to shoot from 30 feet out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to shoot over 50% on your over 30-foot 3-pointers. That's a ridiculous. These are ridiculous things. I'm not saying Curry's better than LeBron. I just want to make.
Well, don't forget also the over.
Obviously, I'm not saying Curry's better than LeBron. I want to make that very clear.
Just remember the over 50% from outside 30. That's not of interest to me because they're going to leave you open to take those. You know what I mean?
Well, that's exactly why it's interesting though. Then Sheets, like if you just expanded the volume, why wouldn't you take that shot then all the time?
Right, but my point is that it's not that surprising that you could do that 50% from there.
No, but I mean on unreasonably high volume.
Right, but what I'm just saying is that you give me if you put LeBron, you put Curry right on the line, like 1 inch behind the line, and you see him about to take a shot, he's going to get contested 100% of the time. Where if he pulls up from 40, it's going to get tested 0% of the time. So you don't have to be that much better of a shooter. You know what I mean?
Curry does get contested on those, first of all.
Okay.
Because he changed the game. And us also, like, if you can expand the floor, come on, you coach basketball. If you can expand the floor by 6 feet, the amount of open lanes that it creates, it's crazy. And if you have teams that have been playing forever, like Draymond Green in the NBA is like a good historical basketball player, really good. An all-star worthy player based on his role in that system. But he means more to that team than he could ever mean to another team. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you,
the same thing that they ran.
But I'll tell you, I was talking at the game last night. I was with my son, and we were watching Draymond. I'm telling you, I just love watching Draymond. I just love him. And
he takes his ass off, man. He actually played well. That's the weirdest part. It's like he was playing well at first, and they still couldn't stay in the game.
Yeah, and you give me, and like I think what you're kind of getting at is that some people would say, "Oh boy, every team could really use someone like Draymond." That's not really true. Like you need your Draymond would be especially good in certain teams. You know what I mean? Like and not quite as useful on others. You know?
Right.
And you need someone like that on a Curry team, I think.
I totally agree. But also for Draymond specifically now, that's true. It's pretty funny though, because I think Draymond could have molded his career to be anything. Like the guy played. He was a point guard, a center, and he played every position in college. But his last year, he played shooting guard, and he can't shoot. And that's the funny part, like of how it goes sometimes.
Where was he? Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State.
All right, let's take a look and get an update here. So,
last game was played against my Bruins. Sorry, go ahead.
So let's see the Skimji as BRGR Seth takes over first. Skimji, he's the one that needed 14 out of Beverly. Beverly just did not start this game, right?
No, he started.
He did, so he's out already. Okay.
He's out?
He's out, not the whole game, but he got subbed out.
Okay. Because I have like 18% of them or something.
Yeah.
I really overstacked these late things, but it might work. I mean, just look at the score of this game. There's lots of time left.
I'll tell you this. I mean, you got a better chance to win than the guy that's in first right now.
Yep. Last night they were. I think this is the problem, though. Is what I think that a lot of people do. What like the natural way is to think of who's in first and what do I need and all that. But unless your guys are like going off and you don't have anybody later, you really should mostly be looking in basketball at the time remaining. In football, it's totally different. You know what I mean? Because you can score your entire day's worth of fantasy points in 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Right.
The same thing with baseball. In basketball, it has to be like a long flow that's, I don't know, sort of like coordinated and has like a whole, it has a game flow, a reason what's happening. When there's nights where there's nothing reasonable happening, like last night, the weird part is that I'm finding I do really well on those nights, whereas that used to be the opposite. On the nights where everybody went off, I went a little more off. I found a couple little plays. And now I've turned into like the Sheets guy.
So JBC, he's the one that needs 14 out of Shudair, and Shudair is coming.
What's he got? 12. I'm just kidding. I don't know what he got.
He's got 17 now. I mean.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to say, he's now like a favorite. He needs 7 more points out of Shudair to pass BGR Seth.
But wait, don't I have a ton of time remaining?
You in this thing?
What do I have there? Can you scroll down? Oh, not in that thing. Oh, I thought you were back on our thing.
No, I'm back in the 888.
I was going back to the fun thing.
No, I gotta listen. We'll get back to the serious contest in a bit, but let's just deal with this 888 bullshit first. We'll get back to the one that matters in a little bit.
I'm not interested in sweating, and not because I don't think there's a skill to max entering it. I always peak, and like I understand who's good at certain things, but like it's just not that interesting to me. You know what I mean? It's interesting when it's like the girl who won the million had she had like 3 entries, and then she oddly had like one just in the power sweep with a similar lineup with like one change. It still won the power sweep, but like
I mean, from the purposes of analyzing like lineup construction, that's more interesting. I just kind of want to like root.
That makes sense.
Who I think's gonna win, just however they got there.
It is really fun to bet on. We should be able to live bet on this, and I think that's
absolutely. I mean, absolutely.
Don't you think it's going to happen though? At some point, they'll find a way.
We're going to do it next week. How about that? Everybody will come in. We'll all have a pool, and we'll have like a draft. Like we'll go for everybody you'll have as much time as you need to think who you think's going to win, and then at 11 o'clock we'll have a draft. We'll have a snake draft, and that is a snake draft. We'll do a random number generator who gets to pick first. Everybody will put in like $10 or something, and the winner gets the whole thing. You get the and you get to pick who who you think's gonna win.
Yeah, I love it. I think we're probably violating some laws, but other than that, I do love it.
What are you, a cop?
No, I'm just kidding.
I still think that what would make these those trips to Las Vegas like a lot more interesting is they should have like when do we land pools? Like among the people that are on the plane.
Right.
But when you land pools, that people can try to like research and like do whatever. But you should have it like when you actually pull up to the gate and the door opens. You know what I mean? Because you can't they can't project that in advance.
No, I know. I love that. I love it absolutely. We talked about this as an idea, but how do you start something like that?
But you just on the plane, you just do it. You know what I mean? Just like walk around.
No. But how do you like a general all around like sort of betting on things that like you know what I mean that are like weird like that kind of.
Well, I didn't want to do this organized. I did.
Oh, I lost Sheets. Did we lose him? We lost Sheets with the lineup.
No, I'll be back. 1 second. I got
your thing. I'll be back in 1 second also.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, what does it sound like right here? Hey, relax. What are you saying it sounds like? I'm trying to understand. Saying it's a 2-game slate. Bobby sounds like the feds right there. I am at a motel. I don't know what to do. Maybe it is the feds right here, but
I'll be right back.
Sheets had something going on, so I'm gonna take the time to just leave you guys be, and we will be back shortly. I guess we're still doing this. I'm more just humoring it for now because I think it's kind of funny. I don't really have any real sweats. Certainly things could happen that could make me, turn on the different side of profitable versus not. I'm interested in my Lakers getting a win, which doesn't look like they're going to do, and I'm afraid that blowout may be incoming. But at least
the feds are here.
Trying. What's with the feds? That thing? Does it sound really loud in the background?
Not that. When you were saying,
yours was the feds were here. Oh. I thought he was talking to me when he said the feds were there.
He was. No. What you were saying was, we're going to break a lot of laws. And I'm like, what are you, a cop? He's the feds.
Oh, I thought maybe it was because of the way you shut your screen off, which looked more like the feds.
Dude, meanwhile, what the hell do I know? Look at what's happening here. See, what do I know? Let me pull this up again.
Yeah.
As I suspected, the guys I mentioned have no chance now. So actually, Kobe MVP. Now he has moved into real fighting range here. So Kobe MVP, he's got 4 with Keegan Murray going crazy. Oh my God,
I consider the Keegan Murray thing the same way I considered my Harrison Barnes play, which was used a little bit of them, but not obviously enough.
So Keegan Murray is 50. Oh, so this guy, so Kobe MVP is Murray, Schroeder, and LeBron. And again, JBC's got Schroeder and LeBron. So he needs he needs only 3 more points out of Keegan Murray to block JBC. So he is the Kobe MVP needs, that's the deal. 3 more points out of Keegan Murray. Now, the other thing that's being called into play
Can
here
I just say that's no guarantee with Keegan Murray.
No, of course not.
We've seen him score 20 in the first. He could do exactly what what's his name did to me in a couple of my other nice ones that were looking good. Power forward, the rookie from Houston, Jabari Smith. He had 24, and the next thing you know, he had 23 and a half.
Yeah, that's I had him tonight in a remaster as well.
He looked really good.
Yeah, here's the other thing, relax. I didn't want to give you the whammy here, but we got serious blowout possibilities here coming up soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be the case. Give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Yeah. You need some cash. I like that. Yeah, so the Skingy just got abused by the Kobe MVP. Kobe MVP is now, he needs 3 points or 3.75 points out of Keegan Murray to become a pretty big favorite in this tournament. Is he still on the court, Keegan Murray? I believe he is. Hey, he's been going off. Why shouldn't he play? Okay, there's got 2:45 to go in the third. Schroeder with a bad 2. Oh, no. Is that a rebound for Murray? Yep. So now he only needs 2 points, 2.5 points. So Kobe MVP needs 2.5 points out of Murray for the rest of the game to really, really put a stranglehold on this event. He's behind by 2.5. Well, he's behind JBC by 2.5. There is a lot of basketball left, I guess. Who's that, Vassell? Nope, Keegan Murray. Here he comes. Keegan Murray's going to take 2 more.
Tell is on the Spurs.
Yeah, Keegan Murray's going to take 2 more free throws here. So Kobe Murray, I would say Kobe MVP. He missed that one.
He's really good. He played poker too. Do you know him, Sheets, from poker?
I don't know. What's his real name?
Wasn't he like King Kobe online or something?
I'm not sure.
I think he was. I'm not 100% sure.
Meanwhile, I'm the worst with these screen names.
No, you're pretty good. What do you mean?
No, but Kobe I just realized that means Kobe for MVP. I really had literally no idea.
Oh.
Okay, so someone just made okay, so that's it. No. Did he get that assist? Yeah, he got that assist, Kobe MVP. He's 1.5 more points to basically put a stranglehold on, I think, on this whole tournament. But then again, you never know.
I've got Nick Richards with 2 points in the splash. I have a lot of time remaining. He's at 2% owned. He's got 3 fantasy points. It's halftime, but they're down by 31.
Nick Richards is not bad.
No, I agree. But the problem is I did the wrong thing. I tried to separate wherever I was playing LaMelo not to play him, because it usually means like you're getting the extra blowout run if you're playing Richards. He's probably not playing down the stretch. So you're probably losing some equity there, but I didn't switch off of it, which is kind of frustrating to me. Although LaMelo is probably
relax there because Schroeder just made a bucket. I know you need him. Oh,
I played Brogdon.
Steal by Bryant.
It's not enough though. What's
foul? What'd you say?
I played Brogdon, but not enough.
I played Brogdon. He came on in the second half.
Yeah.
Dallas, Minnesota. That was a kind of a low scoring dud, huh? 104.99.
Those back-to-backs are always tricky. They tend to go one way the first game and go the opposite the second. Well, okay, I can say this officially. In the 200, in the splash, I have more time remaining than everybody in front of me.
Okay.
I can comfortably say that. Now, how many points I have is another story. But
okay,
I have 223 points. I've got 76.
How many PMRs do you have there?
76. Unfortunately, the Lakers are going to blowout is going to kill me unless LeBron could go the other way. If LeBron and Schroeder go nuts.
Okay.
I just have LeBron, Schroeder, Fox, Bryant, and Kawhi left. Unfortunately, that's not going to work well from a game script perspective.
Okay.
But if you just had those guys, you'd be projected from this game to score a lot more than 76 fantasy points if the games were reasonably close. Unfortunately, not going to be the case, I don't think.
Fox, the mid-range.
The Lakers could. I mean, it just takes one furious run, and that activates the whole team, I guess. But like, no matter what, well, I don't know about Schroeder getting there anymore. I don't know about. I mean, Thomas Bryant's already gotten there fine.
Okay, so here's a quiz for you.
Yeah.
In the FanDuel Monster, there was somebody.
This slate sucked, by the way.
There was somebody who was 84.7% owned. Can you tell me who that is?
Yeah, it's Jonathan Kuminga.
It is Jonathan Kuminga. That is correct. He did not.
I love this relaxed TBJ, but get out of here with LeBron being the GOAT. Come on, let's not get ridiculous.
Kuminga did not pay off his 84% ownership at 4,200.
Yep.
Caruso got taken out of the game due to concussion.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was on his way to a decent game before that game ended.
I mean, yeah, like that's weird to say with that game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I still think the guy winning one of the big tournaments that I just saw had Durant in it.
Right.
So it's not impossible. That guy, that's crazy.
Yeah, so this guy now has a big old strangle. I think, hold on. Yeah, Kobe needs another. Well, he needs 2 points to beat him, and he needs 4 points. So he's this Jokic is now here. What's it called? Utica, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah,
he's really got. Yeah, I'm the worst. He's got LeBron, Schroeder, and Bryant, and Kobe has LeBron, Schroeder, and Murray. So if Bryant can outscore Murray by 2.5, then the Utica is the favorite. He's got to be the favorite, right? Don't you think Bryant's going to outscore Murray in the fourth quarter? No? I don't know.
It depends on how they start the quarter. It really does.
I'll tell you what else I'm kind of not interested in. Not interested in the. Not that I'm not interested. Listen, everybody does what they do for a living. Everybody does whatever. I don't like the idea of putting in your lineups and just never checking the results, like which I know that some people do. Like not sweating at all. You know what I mean? Like I know people that do that, and it's I guess it's not for me. You know what I mean? I kind of like the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
on Sunday I would have liked to have been that guy.
What's that? Yeah.
On Sunday I would like to have been that guy, you know? Like I would like to have not seen the end of that, how that happened.
Oh, right, I guess. That's right. You taking a look at the slate at all this week?
Yeah, a little bit, but I gotta figure it out tomorrow in the afternoon.
Well, hang on. Let's take a really quick look right now. All right, so let's take a look at the Saturdays. The Saturday's the big one. We might as well look at that one. Oh, there's a 555 milli maker. We haven't had one of those yet this year, right?
I think I have a couple tickets to that, or one or two.
Okay. So Atlanta at Baltimore.
No, we had it a couple weeks ago.
Detroit at Carolina. Buffalo, Chicago could be sort of interesting, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans, Cleveland. Oh, there is Seattle, KC. That's going to be Giants at Minnesota. No,
that's a good one. No, that's actually better.
Giants can't put up any points though.
Well, Minnesota will give them to you. So
yeah.
Neither can Indianapolis, and they put up 36 in the first half.
Houston, Tennessee, you'll get Derrick Henry ownership. You'll get a Kongu ownership, however you pronounce his name for Tennessee. San Francisco, Washington, low scoring. I don't even know who's playing the Philadelphia Dallas game, where the Turks are. Oh, it's Minshew, right?
Probably Minshew, but yeah,
that could be an interesting to play the Dallas offense there. Actually,
I think Minshew's interesting.
I think Minshew is interesting as well. By the way, that's actually a very interesting game. What's his price? Is he like 5,500 or something?
I think it's less.
He's 4,800.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says of Hurts here. It says he isn't practicing Wednesday, and Minshew is taking first teams. Dude, I think that could be the chalk actually. Also,
by the end of it probably will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
this whole slate's really low scoring. I think this game and the Kansas City game are like really the two main games.
Yeah.
And is any, by the way, I dare people. Go ahead. Try to recommend Kadarius Toney again. Everybody keep doing it. He just doesn't exist.
Wait, first of all, he hasn't played. He hasn't been healthy.
He just played this last game. He had one target.
Yeah, because he's just coming back from an injury.
Because he stinks.
The only two times I've recommended him were the two times that he played.
I'm not saying calling you out. I'm just saying that he doesn't exist. Play him. Everybody play him.
You are completely wrong. I'm going to tell you this right now. You will look foolish in a playoff situation. Kadarius Toney has like 7 for 170 and 2 touchdowns.
Kadarius Toney will be inactive for the playoffs.
You think because they ran him out of the Giants, who run out every receiver? Nobody. Look, Odell left the Giants. In history of football, has any receiver wanted to stay with the Giants?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
You had the superstar.
But they just have nobody. They have to. Yeah, they got it. They
go out there and they give up everything for the superstar Kenny Golladay. Great job, guys.
Oh God, the worst. They're the worst. They're all right. They're going to build their franchise around Richie James, so it's all good.
And then all the other good ones, I just don't understand it. Plaxico Burress, that's a great example of a Giants receiver. I know that it was a different timing, but still.
All right, we're going to pull this up in a second, but we got okay. So again, quick look: Seattle, KC, Philly, Dallas, and I guess Tennessee. I guess Derrick Henry is going to be like. Oh, you mentioned Victor Cruz, Chan. What have I told you?
I actually didn't mention Victor Cruz, but go ahead. That's another good.
DFS Chan mentioned Victor Cruz.
Oh yeah.
In the chat. What have I told you that I saw Victor Cruz literally yesterday? In person. He was at the Knick game.
At the what?
At the Knick game I was at. Victor Cruz was
there. Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No. Okay. So that's Sunday. I mean, that's Saturday. Philadelphia, Dallas. Derrick Henry is going to be chalk. And then
wait,
Seattle,
who the Titans playing? I'm trying to read your screen. It just looks too small on mine when I'm looking at it like this. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in. So wait, who is Tennessee playing?
Houston.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe the way to get creative in that game is to play the Houston passing game.
Which involves what? I mean,
if Treylon Burks is in, guy is one of the best 25 talents in the NFL.
Treylon Burks is on Houston?
Yeah. No. Oh, no. On Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Okay. I'm sorry. I meant Tennessee passing game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I bet the tight end's gonna be really popular.
But if you play a Conwu, because nobody's playing, they're playing Henry and a Conwu.
Right.
Nobody's playing the rest of the game, like if Burks is in, which
I think Tennessee could put up a big number that game.
Credit to Houston, by the way.
Yeah, they're pesky.
They've been feisty lately.
They're pesky. Yeah, so that's that, and we'll get back to the NBA in a second. Let me just look at the. Let me look at Sunday, just to see what those games are. Today the 22nd, 24th, Sunday, 3 games. And these games are a disaster. Is Detroit that much worse on the road that they can't score? No, nobody can score in Carolina. Carolina's really tough. I wouldn't play Detroit against Carolina. I don't know. You like that, Bobby? Maybe.
I think I would take some shots. I have to see Carolina's active list before I look at it because they've already lost a couple guys, so the defense is not quite as strong as it was.
Okay.
True story, Slick. R.I.P. Franco Harris.
That is, dude. Like 3 days before the celebration of the Immaculate Reception.
Wow.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
So Sunday we have Green Bay at Miami.
Sabonis is about to have a monster game in like a second. He's got 9 points, 9 assists, and 20 rebounds.
Wait, the Colts are starting Nick Foles. Is that true?
Yep. BDN.
I didn't even know he was a.
Wasn't that long ago?
I guess so. He was the Super Bowl MVP, right?
He won the Super Bowl for them.
Yeah. He might have been the MVP.
He had to have been, I think. But it should have been. Did they do a weird thing that year where they did like a
defensive guy? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. The whole thing was. I can't remember it.
Tampa, Arizona disaster game. Denver at Rams. Oh my God, what are these totals going to be for? I mean,
you know what? Crazy Sheets, like literally, you're talking about like 5 people will have a game stack there of all of the people in the Millionaire Maker.
Well, what do you think the total in the Tampa Arizona game is going to be? 9? I mean, like,
no, that game's going to have a lot of scoring
with Colt McCoy and yeah, maybe you're right.
I think that actually is a scoring game,
dude. As you mentioned, as you speak, Sabonis is going nuts.
Well, yeah, he went nuts because he had 9 points and 9 assists and 20 rebounds. So now he must have a lot more.
Yeah, let's get this lobby up again.
They're only down by 16. They're playing LeBron right now.
So this is a big battle here. The Utica needs Schroeder, and Kobe needs Keegan Murray, and Keegan Murray is not in the game. He'll be coming back in the game. Here comes the back tip. No. LeBron.
Meanwhile, I'm up to 5th in ours, and as you suspected, you thought Rhodey is 2 points ahead of me, but I've got more time remaining than everybody left. I would right now call myself not the favorite to win because Con 16 is going to win this tournament.
Because Con 16 is definitely going to win this tournament. You are correct.
The only thing is, though, when you look at the players' minutes remaining, look at my players versus his players. So he's not definitely. He's got Schroeder, Ball in the blowout, and LeBron. I've got LeBron, Fox, and Sabonis. So if that game stays reasonably close,
Ball's got another 11 minutes of playing time.
11? Where did you get that number from?
Because there's 11 minutes to go in the third.
Oh yeah, that might be like 5 minutes.
Oh, he'll play as 11.
If they're down by 40, he's out. He's coming out. You can't try to leave these guys in when you're down 40.
No, leaving him in. He's playing 11, 12 minutes. Not a big deal. I mean,
yeah, but coming off the injuries, I don't know. But either way, I still would rather take the Fox Sabonis versus
Sabonis is threatening to actually. No, I think he's in the rest.
He's in the rest as long as it stays within 20. If it's 20 with like a minute and a half left, he'll be out.
No, you're good, man. It's 15 now.
Well, I don't really care about this one. I hope I can come back into life in some of my other ones.
Oh, Barnes missed. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Sabonis is just unstoppable.
Oh, we say he's unstoppable, but honestly, he's been terrible. I have to take this call really quickly. I'll be right back.
That's fine. So meanwhile, Kobe still has not gotten past JBC yet. And excuse me, but they haven't exactly gotten past BGR Seth yet, but he will. JBC needs just 1 point, 1.5 points out of Schroeder to get into first, which I presume he will. I mean, Schroeder's in the game. He's going to get another fantasy point, right? Well, maybe you're right, Adam. Maybe in the context of this slate on Saturday, the Detroit offense is probably good enough. So you play the Detroit guys, and you play what's his name, DJ Moore. You can play Terrence Marshall. Yeah, I'm down with that. So we'll add that to the list, and then the other one I guess is was the Bears against Buffalo, but I know Buffalo could put up points on the Bears. I don't know if Bears are going to do much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the normal Detroit guys. Got to watch the weather though in all of the Northeast. Not the Carolinas Northeast, but it's gonna be really cold. That's the one thing. The blizzard, yeah, but it's also gonna be really cold. Yeah, and the Detroit was they were no bargain against the Jets last week. I'm expecting a similar game, if you want to know the truth, to the Jets game when they're playing Carolina. I think it's very similar. Boy, if you can, man, I can't remember, and I'm just talking out of my ass. But listen, I've grown up around Giant Stadium like my whole life, and I just don't remember any game ever putting up a lot of points in the winter or even in the late fall. Thinking back to the Detroit game from last week, I mean, like when that wind gets going, coming out of the tunnels, the Meadowlands, you just can't do anything. The Detroit thing, that doesn't surprise me all that much what happened last week.
What's up with the Laker game? Anything happening here on this leaderboard?
115 to 100. Nothing's really happened. You got in the mega eights, it's still like Kobe still hasn't exactly gotten JBC yet. JBC, yeah, he will, because he's just got.
He'll win this.
LeBron. No. It's between him and Utica. Utica's got the Schroeder. Kobe's got the Keegan Murray.
We'll see.
That's a big battle. And Eden Cohen is 4 behind with Lonnie Walker and Bryant. Bryant's out of the game, which is not good.
Who's in the game for the Lakers right now? Let me see real quick. It's something I should probably study.
LeBron, Walker.
Beverly, Schroeder, Walker, Gabriel. They're playing Gabriel? Okay.
I don't think for long.
Well, no, I mean they tried to play him all night. He picked up like 3 fouls in like 5 minutes.
Here's the interesting question. It's 118 to 100, 7:38 to go. When does the towel get thrown in?
Guess how many fantasy points after Harrison Barnes 25.75?
He has 23 now.
He has 25.25.
Yeah. That's it.
That's the Harrison Barnes experience. I cannot get mad about it. You know what I mean? I can't. Never.
Keegan Murray, I think. Kick it out. Keegan Murray for 3. Yep, Murray for 3.
Yours is behind, I think, this thing.
So Kobe is now, well, JBC is now blocked. So it's Kobe is gonna overtake Whistles in a minute, I think. What does Whistles have? He's got LeBron and Whistles. He's got LeBron and Sabonis. He's got LeBron and Sabonis. Kobe's got LeBron, Murray, and Schroeder, and they're like tied. Who gets more from here, Sabonis or the sum of Murray and Schroeder? What do you think?
I think there's a reasonable chance that the combined total of that is like 3 fantasy points. I really do.
Murray and Schroeder, you mean?
21-point game. It literally is going to be a basket for basket thing. If the Lakers use some clock and then there it is. I mean, it's right now. Oh, LeBron made a shot. Okay. So it's like anytime anytime the Kings score twice in a row from here on out, the game is in danger of being over.
Yep. So it's Whistles got literally Whistles is up by a half a point on Kobe. And Kobe has, again, Schroeder and Murray to his Sabonis. And I think everybody's in the game. That's relevant.
How about in our tournament? What's happening?
I'll get there in a second. Oh, we gotta travel or something. Okay, let's get into our tournament.
The guy who was in last, I no longer like now that the team is down by 7,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm in third.
You're in third.
I'm probably gonna win.
Dude, you're in third.
All I need is Thomas Bryant to play a minute. That's pretty much it, I guess, right?
Dude, the CON has not won anything yet. Oh, he's got ball. Dude, but this game is over in 8 more playing time minutes.
What's that mean?
It means he's going to play away 8 more minutes.
I don't even know if he'll play that many. And they're not effective minutes because they can't score.
Dude, somebody just made a ridiculous baby hook. Is that Wendell Gabriel?
Probably.
Whoever number 21 is. Or is that Beverly?
That might be Beverly. No, that's not Beverly.
God. Some guy totally just missed the layup.
I can't remember numbers.
Oh, dude, there's no more blowout.
It's what is it, 17?
Yeah. It's 17 with 5 minutes.
They probably play. I want them to play. Like, I've got some lineups with hopes of cashing in certain tournaments.
Oh, my God. Sabonis. Oh, my God. An in and out 3.
Probably good.
Rhodey is currently in first. Bobby tracking intently. Bobby needs Thomas Bryant in the game.
It's probably not happening, but it might happen. Well, Gabriel has 5 fouls too, so if he fouls out, probably getting Thomas Bryant back.
All right, let's get this.
Well, actually, the Charlotte made a little run. It's only 21.
Is it enough? That's enough.
It's enough. That's a game. And 5 minutes into the third quarter.
That's enough to get LaMelo as fourth quarter shift.
The question is, when do we get Plumlee out of here and get some Nick Richards minutes? He's played 5 minutes in the first half. This guy's been playing 20 plus minutes.
So we need some Nick Richards action.
Nothing's gonna happen with it, but it's like it literally will help me cash in like it'll probably be worth like over $1,000.
I'm gonna tell you the lesson that we're learning as I'm looking at this lobby.
What are you learning?
Is that whoever whenever Sheets is 100% sure something's gonna happen at like 11 p.m., it's got a 0% chance of happening.
And whenever Sheets thinks something will happen early in the day and then second guesses himself, then it will definitely happen.
That's for sure. I just mean I thought it's definitely between these two guys, and The guys that are in the top 10 right now, I think 5 of them I didn't even look at. So
that's what I was saying. They probably were outside the top 500. I was telling you, like, it's impossible on these kind of slates because when every game duds early in the day and there's that many big, that many games to choose from, the late slate's going to catch up, like, especially because of the way the late slate teams play.
Let's see. So let's get back here. So, and again, there's another game going on. Relax and saying Schuder is the reason I won't cash. Well, I wish I had that kind of excuse. I'm in 632nd place in this thing.
Mine is more embarrassing. So go on to something else.
Okay.
I've got one that could cash. Actually, no, that's not true. I've got 2 that could cash. It's very unlikely. Great job, Portland. Going back to OKC after you just got beat on a buzzer beater, and you bring Nurkic back for this one, and Nurkic as your best player in a point differential gets like 17 minutes or what did he play, like 20 minutes? Like, what the hell are you guys doing?
What? And they lost, I presume?
Yeah, they lost again to OKC and back-to-back times in OKC. Like, and he's dominating. Like, he put up like, he had 12 in like the first 3 minutes, and then they pull him right out. And then Eubanks goes nuts. It's just like, if you have bigs against OKC, they're gonna go nuts. But like, Nurkic was like one of the better value players on their team, and it made no sense.
All right.
So LaMelo,
dude, you never believe what just happened. Oh, I was about to tease you. I was about to say that Harrison Barnes made a basket, but he missed the 5-footer.
I don't even want him to. It doesn't matter for me anymore.
But he's going to the line. Harrison Barnes going to the line.
I want him to miss both. He's not like one of my main guys. He just happened to be good in a lineup that at the moment looked interesting. It was not like
going to the line.
We knew they were going to come back.
He's got 14 and 7.
All of the spend ups. So
and he missed the free throw.
He just loves that 25 fantasy points. He can't resist it.
He just love it. He wants his median. He just wants that median.
Who fouled him?
He just wants the median.
Who fouled him is really all that matters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Brian.
Brian's in the game. Brian's in the game. Brian is in the game.
Yeah, Gabriel's out. He's fouled out.
And Brian commits a charge. Oh man!
And I had a full 9% Damian Jones, and it was all Gabriel and Bryant.
So that was like so close to being an and one, except that it was a complete charge. Yeah, he ran the guy right over. Referee was
2 rebounds for a double-double, which would be nice.
That we could do that.
Who did he charge on? Oh, it's not a free throw situation. Never mind.
No. Who's his Bickerstaff? Is that the court? Is that the coach?
There is not anybody who's like cashing anymore who doesn't have minutes remaining. Just for what it's worth, there's a few stragglers, but none of them. By the end of the day, like the top 150 are all going to be people who had players in these late night games. Just FYI.
I'm telling you, Edmonton is just they. You always need a piece of Edmonton. Just always need a piece of Edmonton. Doesn't matter what the matchup is. They got like.
What if I just played only Edmonton players? But can you win with like all play? No, you have to have like a couple different teams, right?
Yeah, you can't play all Edmontons. You can play 6 of them though.
How many players do you get to pick? I thought it was only 6 you picked.
9.
Oh, it's like a regular thing.
Yeah.
I may have to cut out soon. I've been up since 3 a.m. I'm dead beat. I want to see if the Lakers can make a little charge here and we can get 4 out.
I'll be here to the end here, sweating this thing.
All I need is 4 overtimes, and I think I'm going to be pretty happy. No, I'm just kidding. 16 points, still going.
We have Murray is still in the game. He needs a basket to get by Whistles, but Whistles got Sabonis. So once again, it's Schuder and Murray against Sabonis for Kobe versus Whistles.
By the way, I hate to say this, but equity-wise, this has been ROI. I think my best tournament has been our True DFS tournament.
Yeah, there it is.
I think I've cashed. This will be the 3rd time in a row that I cashed.
There it is.
I won it last night.
There it is.
Messing around. I'm not trying to put it like as a serious, like I'm trying to take a pivot off of most of my main ones. This time I think I might have left it.
Dude, I put my best lineup in this thing. Fuck everybody. That's why I'm coming in last.
Oh, Harrison Barnes with a shot. What is that?
Oh my God, Murray missed a 10-footer. Oh my, the guy's gonna kill himself.
Harrison Barnes, I think, has a collusion thing between the stats takers or whoever, the stat, whatever. I can't think of the words. And then also the people who are projecting everything, because he always like hits it like almost exactly his projection.
Okay, so Whistle's Guru just lost first.
Because I'm in first in ours.
Oh, let's go.
Shipping it again.
Back-to-back shippers.
Maybe. Wait, hold on. Con 16 can still get there. He's still got LaMelo.
Let's see.
It's unlikely he's only 4 point something points behind. It looks good from a numbers thing, but it's hard to imagine how much LaMelo will play the rest of this game.
Well, it depends. What's the score here?
And he's got Schroeder. He always needs a Schroeder to hit a couple shots.
Yeah, 87-62.
He had the Wiseman too. We had two Wisemans in our thing, in our midst. I'm glad I didn't play Wiseman cheats, because then I would be bitching about how did I waste Wiseman. At least I didn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't got to worry about that part of it.
Right. Fox only at 30. I haven't even noticed Fox in this game.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with him. I'm telling you, I still think he's playing hurt.
126-110. This game continues, right? At 126-110?
Yeah, of course. The Lakers have come back twice from this in the last.
Khan just made a little bit of a push there.
Who's Khan? Oh, I don't care. He can pass me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Schroeder made a basket or something?
Nah, LaMelo's
he's ahead of me now.
Yeah, he's in first. That's the end of that.
No, it's not. Because LaMelo may not play anymore after a couple minutes, and I still have Thomas Bryant time.
That's true.
Sabonis time.
Right. That is true. Oh, this is definitely a clear path. I mean, it's like not even close. So
I actually think if I was wagering, I think I would bet on myself. I really do. I'm not saying it to be like because I don't care about the time remaining, because I'm counting LaMelo so I'm wiping off 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Which basically means I'll take my guys versus his 12 minutes, versus his guys.
I agree with that. I think you're the favorite too. But you still have 3 more minutes to fade here with LaMelo. Oh no, he's out, LaMelo. That's it. That's
what I thought he would miss. But the problem, what I have to fade is them making it a 20-point game and him starting the fourth quarter. Yeah. But I'm not trying to win this tournament. It's good talk. And congrats to Con 16 if he does win. I have no problem.
Yep.
A couple ugly slates in a row. Some really crooked looking numbers.
Yep. So tomorrow, very short NBA slate. Definitely going to do the showdown. And let's take a look at the.
I'll be there for live, hopefully.
Okay. And you're there to record tomorrow? I forgot what you said.
No, I'm not there to record tomorrow.
Right. I got that taken care of. And then I'm going to do the Survivor thing tomorrow. What's his name was out today, so we're going to do it tomorrow. NHL, pretty decent slate. Golf, not January 5th. Coming soon. I'm missing all these sports.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm missing all these sports. Tennis to the end of the year, not to the end of the year. MMA not to the end of the year. Everybody's kind of on hiatus right now. And then we have EPL on Saturday, Boxing Day. Actually, it's Monday. Okay, so Schroeder just made one. So wait, that what does that mean to the average man? That means something. Oh, he missed a free throw. I have a feeling that free throw is going to cost somebody $250,000. Let me see.
Maybe.
So we have Kobe versus Utica here. It's a half-point lead for the Schroeder-Bryant combination.
I don't care at all. I just hope I can cash with my lineup here.
No over whistles. Let's see. Who's this? Schroeder missed. Rebounds, some guy I don't know.
Which team?
Sacramento. Oh, it's Herder, I think. Herder for 3, buries it. That's probably it.
They'll bring him. They'll keep him playing.
LeBron for 3, no good. Another rebound, Herder. Whistles takes the lead by 0.5 points. Whistles.
I mean, every single thing that happens in this game is a good thing for me. Oh, now I'm in first in ours. Somehow.
Whistles is rooting for subs.
How did I get into first?
Harrison Barnes for 3.
What just put me in? Oh, Sabonis. That's what it was.
Dude, Harrison Barnes for 3 and a timeout, presumably to get all the subs in. We'll see.
Dude, I'm going to like bubble this 880. That's really annoying. I hate bubbling tournaments.
So right now we have Whistles.
Out to bubble this freaking fucking thing. It's worth a couple thousand. It's worth $1,700.
Whistles is up 2, needing a. Now the other thing I have to do is I got to do a PMR search again to see if there's any LaMelos. And dude, there's one guy that's got 40 PMR left.
But is it all that game?
In the 888.
But it's all the what's it called?
Yeah, it's
basically over. Dude,
but you know what he has? This is sneaky.
Maladon?
Yeah.
It's like one of my first thoughts of the day, and then I just got away from it.
He's got Maladon. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. Yeah, he's the only guy in this lineup that's playing in the fourth quarter. Dude, he played M. Christie. I don't know what team he's on.
People were asking about that play yesterday.
Oh my God. Maladon. So let's see, is everybody out? Yep, LeBron is out. Yep, it looks like everybody's out.
Finally getting going.
What's that?
I said Nick Richards is finally getting going.
Yep.
Finally got Nick Richards just in the game. Just feels good at this point.
It looks like the Whistles took it. Herder scores.
That's over.
Yep, it looks like Whistles.
I don't know what the Lakers, what's going on with Westbrook and why they wouldn't play him here. I really feel like they win this game if he's there. Like, he kills this team. Like, I mean, it makes no sense to me.
So to wrap this up, Whistles is going to win the 250.
Congratulations to Whistles Go Woo. He's a great player.
Yes, he is. We have the fadeaway. Is going to go to
Squirrel
Patrol. Unless for some reason, no,
I don't think there's a
Squirrel
way.
Patrol is winning that, unless it's some other PMR guy that
would take a really weird one.
305
for what?
This guy's got 305 with LaMelo. That's not going to work. It could work. It's only a 23-point game.
And what does he have to get? How much does he have to get? He has to get like 40 fantasy points.
Yeah, I guess so.
In one quarter. And that's if he even plays. Like, you're going up a little bit. You got 50 more bucks or something than you did last time.
Yeah, but most important. Be a Bobby Fi. He's got I think you're home, right? Unless somehow
it's just Melo. That's it.
Melo comes back in the game.
Or Schroeder hits a shot. I don't think Schroeder's even in the game anymore.
Oh, no, dude, you got to fade Luke Kennard.
What?
This Festine guy again, the Festickle guy.
The guy who I picked to win it.
Yeah, he's got McDaniels and Kennard. Still
should have stuck with his pick, with him as my pick.
Me. And also P.J. Washington.
I don't think P.J. Washington's going to play anymore, but maybe he will. It's only 23, like you said. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that guy. And congrats if he wins, because I picked him to win. So she's in the game of betting on betters. I would have been the best bettor today.
Absolutely.
Because I picked him coming from last.
He needs 14 points out of McDaniels and Kennard.
It's something I don't feel like we need to sweat.
No, we're not sweating.
Just kidding.
That's definitely that.
All right. Well, disappointing night.
That was definitely fun.
There's a huge tournament a week from today, by the way, or a week from Friday, the 30th. It's the $1 million for first place basketball one, 22-22, which is also my lucky numbers. So if I don't win it, I did something wrong.
Yep, it means you lost.
No, I mean it's my lucky number too, 22-22.
All right. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Good.